Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. So we're just gonna get right into this. So to start off, I'm gonna start with my brows. Yes, I'm a brows before foundation girl, and I'm using this brow pencil that I got from Morphe. It came with a couple of things. I don't remember exactly what it was called, but I will definitely link that down below for you guys. Okay guys, so now I'm going to go in with the gel that came with the brow pencil, and I'm going to use this all over my brow and in the front just to kind of like make it a little more brow-like. Then I am just going to do this on both sides and take a spoolie in the front of my brow and try to fade that out. So personally, I would recommend that you guys go a little light-handed when you're using the gel because it kind of went on heavy and it made it a little darker in the front than I wanted to, so I kind of had to spread it out a bit more. Now I'm just going to go in with this concealer by Maybelline. I don't really recommend this concealer, so I won't be linking this down below. It's just some drugstore concealer that I bought, and it's all I have right now, so I had to use this. It's just very thin and it doesn't really cover anything, honestly. It brightens a small amount. I just don't really recommend this, and you will see me use this concealer throughout the video. It's just, I just don't recommend it. It's not good at all. But I mean, if you guys have any suggestions for me, please let me know in the comments below, or I will be looking for more concealers and primers and everything. So yeah, I'll just be doing that. I just want to let you guys know that to blend this concealer out, I use the Morphe M224 brush. So now I'm going to go in with this Cyclonic setting spray, and it's supposed to make your skin glowy. I just didn't really see a difference when I did put this on my skin, and you guys can kind of tell that. So I'm just going to give this a couple more tries and see if it, if maybe I just didn't put enough on this time, and maybe next time I use it, I will put a generous amount and see if it actually makes a difference. But for now, I just didn't really see anything. So I'm going to go in with my foundation. I think this is also Maybelline, and you guys will be able to see that this foundation is too light for my skin. I wasn't noticing it at first until later when I had went back and rewatched the video. But you will see that it is too light, and basically what happened was I had a darker foundation, and I felt like it was too dark for me because something about it just wasn't matching. So I went and I bought this lighter foundation, and now I'm noticing that what it is I'm just buying a foundation with the wrong undertones for me. This undertone is more pink and I am more neutral, so I see that's why it's not working for me. So I need to find a foundation that's more neutral tone to fit my skin tone. So here I'm just going back in with that Maybelline Concealer. Like I said, I really don't recommend this for anybody. It's just too thin and very hard to work with. So I just would not recommend this for you guys. So like right here, I'm trying to attempt to do like a little contour moment, and it just never works out for me. I think I just have the worst products ever. I'm using an e.l.f. contour palette, and it's a cream palette, but I don't know if it's the brush or it's the palette itself. It just doesn't work for me, and especially when I try to do a nose contour. it always fails, and it will fail this time. So now I'm going in with the Morphe sponge to blend all of this out. I got this with the James Charles X Morphe collection, and it came with I think 36 brushes, and it was $149. I think the retail price was like originally $230 something, so this is a really good deal. So you guys should go on the Morphe website and get this brush set. I really do recommend it. I've used other sponges before. Honestly, this is the best sponge that I've tried. I've never tried a beauty blender, but this is the softest brush that I have tried. So I really do recommend this sponge. Now I'm going in with Beauty Bakerie's setting powder, and I loved this powder. Honestly, this is the best powder that I've ever tried, and it just sets so well, like it melts into your skin. I really did love it. I didn't feel cakey at all wearing this. It was perfect. So honestly, you guys should go on the Morphe website and go get you guys this Beauty Bakerie powder. It's a 100% like just great. So here's the part that I'm most excited for. I got the James Charles palette, and I was so happy about this. And honestly, guys, the colors blend so well and nicely. And I'm going in with the M433 brush to blend out this next shade that I'm going to use. It's like a brown color. It's not the darkest brown, but it's like medium brown. And I don't remember the name off the top of my head, but I went in with this, and I put this all on like the crease of my eye. Okay guys, so don't clock me for this, but yes, I forgot to put on some kind of primer or concealer. The concealer I do have, like I said, it's very thin, and honestly it just slipped my mind to put any kind of base. Like I should have. I really do regret not putting a base, but it worked out okay. Now I'm going to go in with like this burnt orange shade that I thought was really, really pretty. I just don't know if I really enjoyed putting this on. I don't know what it was. Maybe because I didn't have a base, it just didn't seem as pigmented. It did blend nicely, but it just wasn't as pigmented as I wanted, and that's my own fault. Like I said, I didn't put a base down. So I do recommend working with some kind of base or primer or concealer to blend your eyeshadow nicely. I don't know why, but I decided to try to cut my crease with this concealer, and that did not work out well at all. You will see, like, when I go and put the next color on, it kind of makes it, like, it just makes it stiff. Like, the shadow did not want to move at all. It really did upset me. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but trust me, it, like, made it not move at all. So that wasn't fun. I was able to try to, like, finesse it a bit, but it just was a bad idea to put this concealer on all together. Okay, so going back in with the same palette, I'm going to take this pretty neon orange color, and I'm going to put this next to the last shadow that I did. Now, this is where it does start to like stiffen up on me, and it just was not fun. Like I said, I did finesse it a little bit, but I just really wish I never put this concealer down to begin with. Okay, so for the last color, I'm going to go with this really bright yellow here, and I'm going to put this all over the lid. I did use that same setting spray again to try to wet the brush before I put before I put the shadow on. It just did not work out too well because of the concealer that was down as the base. So, but it did help a little bit. I do think the yellow made the rest of the look come together. Okay, so I'm going back in with that orange shade that I used earlier, and I'm just going to try to fix that patchiness that was there on my eye, and it did work a little bit, so I'm happy about that. But then I'm also going to take it up on my crease a little bit just to kind of blend out and make it a little more seamless. So that really did help a little bit. It also added some more color to it instead of it being so dark. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this like violet purple color down here, and I'm going to put this underneath my eye just to kind of add like a different kind of contrast, like almost like sunset colors. I really was thinking of that when I decided to go in with this purple. I would like to say though, I really love this palette because it's so diverse that I can use this entire palette for one look. I can use this palette for completely different kinds of looks. Like, it doesn't have to be colorful. I could do a neutral everyday kind of look with this palette. So I really do love this, and I do recommend this to some people. It's honestly a great investment if you're someone like me that doesn't have a lot of money to spend on makeup all the time, because you can do so many looks with this palette. Here I'm just trying to do like a little wing liner, and I don't know why I wanted to do it, just because I'm not really a big fan of wing liner anymore. I do it all the time, but I'm not that big of a fan of it. But I did it anyways, and I did like it. It usually doesn't come out the evenest, but it did this time. Okay, so now going in with lashes. I'm using these lashes from Mini Lash Bar. I don't remember the style exactly. I know that they're either Brazil or Bora Bora. You guys can check that out in the link below. I will put that in the description. And you guys can also use code Crystalyn for 30% off. I would like to say these lashes are really lightweight, surprisingly, and for like the length that they are. I also am like a type of person who doesn't really like too long of lashes or too wild. And these are perfect because they're not way too wild or anything. They are long, which I do like these length of these lashes, and they're also super lightweight, so you can't even feel them. It's like you're not even wearing lashes at all. And oh my gosh, yes, I do use my hands to apply my lashes. I've never used tweezers. I just don't, it just doesn't work for me. I tried once and it just doesn't feel right. It's just easier for me to apply them with my hands. So don't come for me on that, okay? So I'm just gonna use this highlighter right here. This is just a regular drugstore highlighter. It works for me. It's not the best highlighter, but it does work. You do see a little glow there, so it's perfect right now. And I just go on this with my cheeks, on the point of my nose, and that's pretty much it. So this lipstick I'm about to use, it is a Maybelline lipstick. Of course, I have a lot of Maybelline. I'm a drugstore girl. And this lipstick is good. I just have a problem with how matte it is and how long wear it is. The matte doesn't bother me, actually. It's just the long wear. It's really hard for me to get off when I'm taking off my makeup. Like, it's a struggle. Even with putting oil and everything and scrubbing really hard, it's so difficult to get off. But it is nice. So if you have a way to get really tough lipstick off, I would suggest it to you. But if you're someone like me who doesn't really have, all the resources to really get that strong of lipstick off, I don't recommend this. Some concealer and going around my lips because I did try to overline a little bit, and I just wanted to make sure that it was cleaned up and not too messy looking. So that's all I'm doing here. Okay guys, so that's it for this video. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up and comment down below, and subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me. I'm thinking about doing some hair videos as well as more makeup videos.